Good morning, Prep 1. Welcome to our revision videos.
In today's lesson, we are going to explain lateral area and total area for a cube and a cuboid. But first, let's go and see what are the live applications where I can use in lateral area and total area. For example, when wrapping gifts, you are covering the outside of the box. This is an example of total area of a cube or a cuboid. And what about lateral area? For example, when we are painting our classroom, this is a live application on lateral area because in this case I'm only painting the four sides and maybe the ceiling as well. But the floor I am not painting, and this is lateral area. Let's go now and see what is the meaning of lateral area and what is the meaning of total area. What's the lateral area of any solid? Lateral area of a solid means the sum of the area of the four side faces. So, when I am calculating a lateral area, either for a cube or a cuboid, I am calculating the area of the four side faces. In other words, I can say that when I am calculating a lateral area of a cuboid, I am calculating only the four side faces. The top and the bottom are not included. The same goes for calculating lateral area for a cube. I also have to calculate the area of the four side faces. So to make it clear, the bottom and the top are not included when I am calculating the lateral area. What is included in lateral area is area of the back, the front, side 1 and side 2. So again, only four faces are included when I am calculating the lateral area of either a cube or a cuboid. Bottom and top are not included. Now, what about the total area? What's the total area? The total area of a solid is the sum of area of all its six faces. So when I'm calculating an area of a cube or a cuboid, I am calculating the whole area, including all the six faces. Nothing is not included. Total area of a cuboid means that I am calculating the area of the bottom, side 1, 2, 3, 4, and the top as well. I am having the area of the all six faces. And what about the cube? I have the area of the bottom, side 1, 2, 3, and 4, and also the top. To summarize it, what's included in total area is area of the back, the front, side 1, side 2, and bottom and top. All the six faces are with me in the total area. Let's now go and see what are the rules I use to calculate lateral area and total area for both a cube and a cuboid. Let's first begin with a cube. I know that my cube, all its faces is in the form of a square. So the six faces of a cube is in the form of a square. And I also know that a cube has 12 edges, and all those edges are equal in length. So I can say that my length is equal to my width, and they are also equals to my height. Now let's go and see the rule. How can I calculate the lateral area for a cube? Lateral area is equals to area of one face times 4. So area of one face times 4 gives me the lateral area. What is the area of one face? We said that my cube, all its faces is in the form of a square. So the area of one face is equals to the area of the square. Now I know that the area of the square is equals to side times side, or edge length times edge length. As a result, I will have the lateral area equals to edge length times edge length, which is the area of one face. Then I will multiply by 4 to get the lateral area. And what about the total area? Total area is equals to area of one face times 6. Now we said that total area means the area of the whole six faces, right? So it's logic that if I bring only one face, or I have the area of one face, I will be able to calculate the total area by multiplying the area of one face by 6. What is the area of one face? We said that area of one face is edge length times edge length. Why? Because the face is in the form of a square. So as a result, total area will be equals to edge length times edge length times 6. But still, we have some remarks we need to know to be able to answer all the questions on lateral and total area of a cube. We said that the lateral area is equals to area of one face times 4, right? What about if I want to find the area of one face? In this case, I'm going to make the lateral area divided by 4. So area of one face equals lateral area divided by 4. We also said that the total area is equals to area of one face times 6. So what about if I want to find the area of one face and I am given the total area? In this case, the area of one face is equals to the total area divided by 6. The last one in our remarks is how to find the edge length of a cube. We know that the perimeter is equals to side times 4. And why side times 4? Because I know that all the side faces of a cube are in the form of a square, and the perimeter of a square is equals to side times 4. What about if I was given the perimeter of one side face and I want to find the side or the edge length? In this case, I will have edge length equals to perimeter of one face divided by 4. And those are the 3 remarks that I will use while solving lateral and total area for a cube, plus the 2 rules for calculating lateral area and total area. Let's jump now and see how can I calculate total and lateral area for a cuboid. Here is my cuboid. Here is my length, my width, and my height. The rules I use here are a little bit different from those of the cube, so please concentrate. You need to memorize them by heart. The rule for the lateral area of a cuboid is equals to the perimeter of the base times height. Let's have a look again at the cuboid. What is the shape of the base? The base of a cuboid is in the form of a rectangle. So here I must find the perimeter of the rectangle and then multiply it by the height. What is the perimeter of a rectangle? Perimeter of a rectangle is length plus width times 2. So now the lateral area is equals to length plus width times 2 times the height. And remember that the length plus width times 2 is the perimeter of the base. And then I will multiply by height to find the lateral area of a cuboid. Let's go now and see how can I find the total area. Total area of a cuboid is equals to lateral area, which I have just calculated now, plus 2 times the area of one base. We know that lateral area means the 4 side faces only. Total area means the 6 faces together. I have already calculated 4 faces. So now I must add the area of the 2 other faces in order to have in total the area of the 6 faces together. So again, total area is equals to lateral area plus 2 times area of one base. What is the one base? This base is in form of a rectangle. And what is the area of a rectangle? Its length times width. As a result, I will have the total area equals to lateral area plus 2 times length times width. Remember that length times width is the area of one base. As we did and had some remarks in calculating lateral and total area of a cube, the same we are going to have for a cuboid. Let's go and see our remarks. We said that lateral area of a cuboid is equals to perimeter of base times height, right? What about if I want to find the height? So in this magic triangle, I am going to hide the height. Then I will find that height is equals to lateral area divided by perimeter of base.
So to calculate the height of a cuboid is equals to lateral area of the cuboid divided by the perimeter of the base. Let's go and see the other remark. We said that lateral area is equals to perimeter of base times height, right? What about if I want to find the perimeter of base this time? So I'm going to hide in the magic triangle the perimeter of the base. As a result, I will have perimeter of base equals lateral area divided by height. So the perimeter of the base of a cuboid is equals to lateral area of the cuboid divided by the height. The last remark is, if the cuboid is without a lid, what is the total area? Now we said that the total area is the area of the whole 6 faces, right? But here is one face missing, the top. So in this case, I'm going to make the total area equals to lateral area plus area of one base. Only one base, because the top is not included. I only have the bottom. Now we had all the rules to calculate lateral area and total area for both a cube and a cuboid. Let's go now and take examples and see how can we implement this rule to find the right answer. Let's go and see. Let's go now and solve examples on lateral area and total area of a cuboid. Calculate the lateral and total surface area of the following figure. As you can see, I have here a cuboid. My length is 10, my width is 7, and my height is 4 centimeters. We said that the lateral area of a cuboid is equals to perimeter of base times height. My height is equals to 4 centimeters, and that's given. What about the perimeter of base? To calculate the perimeter of base, I must take length plus width and multiply the result by 2. So, lateral area will be equals to 10 plus 7 times 2, and until here, I calculated the perimeter. Then I'm going to multiply by times 4 to multiply the perimeter by the height. So lateral area is equals to 136 centimeters squared. Let's go now and see how can I calculate the total area. Total area is equals to lateral area plus 2 times the area of one base. I already have the lateral area, I have just calculated it. We said that the base of a cuboid is in the form of a rectangle, and the area of a rectangle is length times width. So here I'm going to make 2 times length times width. So 2 times 10 times 7. As a result, I will have total area equals to 136, which is the lateral area, plus 2 times 10 times 7, which is equals to 276 centimeters squared. It's easy, right? We just need to memorize the rules and then you'll find it so easy. Let's go now and see another question. A cuboid whose length is 15 centimeters, its width is 5 and its height is 6 centimeters. We want to calculate the lateral area and the total area. We said that the lateral area is equal to perimeter of base times height, and the cuboid, its base is in the form of a rectangle. So the perimeter of the rectangle is going to be length plus width times 2, and this is for the perimeter of the base. And then I'm going to multiply by the height, which is equal to 6 centimeters. So 15 plus 5 all multiplied by 2 times 6. The lateral area is equals to 240 centimeters squared. What about the total area? The total area is equal to lateral area plus 2 times area of one base. I have already calculated the lateral area. What about the area of one base? Yes, exactly. Cuboid has a base in the form of a rectangle. So area of one base is length times width. So here it's 2 times length times width. So 240 plus 2 times 15 times 5. My total area is equals to 390 centimeters squared. Let's go now and see another example.
a cuboid whose lateral area is 160 centimeters squared, and the dimensions of each base are 7 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Find its height. Again, I was given the lateral area, and he told me that the dimensions of the base are 7 centimeter, which is the length, and 3 centimeter, which is the width, and he wants me to find the height. We just said that we have a rule to calculate the height. The height is equals to the lateral area of the cuboid divided by the perimeter of the base. Lateral area is already given. What about the perimeter of the base? Perimeter of the base is length plus width times 2, which is 7 plus 3 all times 2. So 160 divided by 7 plus 3 all times 2, which is equals to 160 over 20. My height is equals to 8 centimeter. Easy, right? You just have to study the rules by heart, and then you will find answering any question is so easy. Just putting the numbers in its suitable place and you will find the answer. Let's go now for another example. A box without a lid, whose length is 10 centimeter, its width is 7 centimeter, and its height is 5 centimeter. Calculate its lateral and total area. So here, I am given that the box is without a lid. So how many faces should I calculate in the total area? I should only calculate 5 faces in the total area, not 6, because this box has no lid. It has no top. Let's first go and calculate the lateral area. We said that lateral area is equal to perimeter of base times height. And perimeter of base is length plus width times 2. So here I will have 10 plus 7 all times 2 times 5, which is my height, which is equals to 170 centimeters squared. Let's go now and calculate the total area. Total area here will be equals to lateral area plus area of one face. Now we want to concentrate. Why area of one face? Because here my box is without a lid, so I'm only including the bottom, not the top. Lateral area I have already calculated. And what about the area of one face? Yes, this box is a cuboid. So I will have the area of one face equals to length times width, which is 10 times 7. 170 plus 10 times 7, which is equals to 240 centimeters squared. We only need to study the rules by heart. Let's go now and solve examples on lateral and total area of a cube. The first example is, I have a cube with edge length equal to 6 centimeters. We said that a cube, all its faces is in the form of a square. So as a result, all my edge lengths are equal, and each one of them now will be equal to 6 centimeters. We want to calculate the lateral surface area and the total surface area. We said that lateral surface area means only the area of the 4 side faces. So to calculate lateral area is going to be equals to area of one face times what is the area of the one face? We said that each face is in the form of a square. So what is the area of the square? It's side length times side length. So I will have edge length times edge length times 4. Why 4? Because I'm having the 4 side faces. So I will have 6 times 6 times 4, which is equals to 144 centimeters squared. And what about the total area? We said that total area means that I am having all the 6 faces together, the area of all the 6 faces. And since all the faces of the cube are in the form of a square, so I'm going to make area of one face times 6. And we said that area of one face, which is area of the square, is equals to edge length times edge length, and then I'm going to multiply by 6 to find my total surface area. 6 times 6 times 6, which is equals to 216 centimeters squared. Let's go now and see another example. A cube, the length of its edge is 3 centimeters. So now I know that my side length is equals to 3 centimeters. And we want to calculate the lateral area and the total area. Lateral area of a cube is equal to area of one face times 4, which is equals to edge length times 4, which is 3 times 3 times 4 equals to 36 centimeters squared. And what about the total area? We said that the total area is the area of the whole 6 faces, which means that I will have the area of only one face and I will multiply it by 6. What is the area of one face? Area of one face is side times side, or edge length times edge length. And then I'm gonna multiply by 6. So 3 times 3 times 6, which is equals to 54 centimeters squared. Yes, we did it again. All what we have to do is memorize our rules by heart. Let's go now for another question. A cube, its lateral area is 28 centimeters squared. Find its total area. So here, I was given the lateral area of a cube and I want to calculate the total area. How can I calculate the total area? First of all, I must find area of one face to be able to calculate the total area. How can I find area of one face? We said that area of one face of a cube is equals to lateral area divided by 4. Since I have the lateral area and I know that the area of all faces is equal, so I'm going to divide by 4. 28 divided by 4 is equals to 7 centimeters squared. So now I know that the area of one face is equals to 7 centimeters squared. Now, what about the total area? Total area is equal to area of one face times 6. I already have area of one face. I have just calculated equal to 7 centimeters. So now I will have 7 times 6, which is equals to 42 centimeters squared. Let's go now for another question, and it's a multiple choice. Question number 1. A cube of edge length equal to 6 centimeters, then its total area is equal to? It's a straight direct question. We said that the total area of a cube is equals to area of one face times 6. And to find area of one face, I should multiply edge length times edge length, or side times side. He already told me that the edge length is equal to 6 centimeters. So I am going to make 6 times 6 times 6, which is equals to 216 centimeters squared. Let's go now for number 2. If the area of one face of a cube equals 9 centimeters squared, then its total area equal? We know that total area equal area of one face times 6, right? In this question, he didn't give me the edge length, he gave me the area of one face. So I already have area of one face equals to 9. All what I should do is 9 times 6 to calculate the total area, which is going to be equal 54 centimeters squared. Let's go now for our last question. If the perimeter of the base of a cube is 20 centimeters, then its lateral area equals? We have a rule saying that the edge length is equals to perimeter of one face divided by 4, right? Why should I calculate first the edge length? Because without the edge length, I will not be able to calculate the lateral area. So first, I know that the perimeter is equals to 20. 20 divided by 4, so my side length is equals to 5 centimeters. How can I find the lateral area? We said that lateral area is equals to area of one face times 4. 5 times 5, this is the area of one face.
and times 4 to calculate the area of the 4 side faces, which is the lateral area. As a result, I will have the lateral area equals to 100 centimeters squared. Yes, we have reached the end now. I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson. It's so easy. You just need to memorize your rules, and then you will find answering the total and lateral area as easy as ever. Thank you, Prep 1, and have a nice day.